Welcome back. My guest this morning is Eve Jackson, Director of the Peers Project. Eve, good morning.
Good morning.
And thank you for being on our show.
My pleasure.
Eve, you're going to be sharing a program on sex abstinence, a Peers Project. Can you share with our audience a little bit about that program?
I'd be happy to. The Peers Project was initiated by St. Vincent Hospital in 2001. And we also have a faith-based version of this program called A Promise to Keep, God's Gift of Human Sexuality, that was developed by the Archdiocese of Indianapolis and began in 1994. And both of these programs really were developed to provide adolescents and teenagers with what they really need to help them make good choices, and that includes many things, but primarily it has to do with giving them proper education, medically accurate education, the skills they need, the character development that they need, the peer support, the positive peer support and community support that they need in order to really be able to make healthy choices and to resist risky behaviors.
Okay, now when you talk about peers, educating peers, you're talking teenagers working with teenagers. Can you share with our audience a little bit about what that looks like, from what age and what groups and what grades?
Sure. Great. Our program uses a peer-facilitated approach because positive youth development models have proven to be very effective. And so what we do, we are currently the Peers Project, and Peers stands for Peers Educating and Encouraging Relationship Skills. The Peers Project is in about 50 school districts throughout the state and about 30 counties now. And when we partner with the school district, we work with the school administration to identify the best role models in the school. So basically we tell them we're looking for young people who have character, who demonstrate self-respect and respect for others. And you know, when they think of who has character in the school, who comes to mind?
Right.
And that's how we start. And then the high school students who are selected to be in our program are trained and coached and mentored by our adult coordinators who are on our staff. And so the staff works with the young people, and the way this whole process works is there are small groups of students, usually 4 or 5, in a group, and those students present one lesson in our curriculum. And our curriculum in the Peers Project has 12 lessons from grades 6 through 9. So there are 3 lessons at each of 6th, 7th, and 8th grades in the middle schools, and then 3 lessons at the high school level when the students are taking health, which is usually freshmen or sophomores.
Now, it's basically these young individuals that are committing themselves to abstain from sex, that are becoming sort of like instructors to teach other kids on how to do the same, correct?
Exactly, exactly. I used to teach high school, and what I found is that lots of times positive role models seem to blend into the woodwork. They're not recognized and especially affirmed and given opportunities to really influence other kids. So the high school students are leading by example. They're really modeling this behavior, and it's not just an abstinence from premarital sex. What research studies nationally have shown for quite a long time is that all of these risk behaviors are interconnected. So if young people start smoking or drinking, it's just a matter of a year or 2 before they'll be sexually active. Or if they become sexually active because they think they're in love and they're, you know, dating or whatever, then it's just a matter of time before they'll probably be involved with alcohol and marijuana and tobacco as well. So young people who get off track, and instead of focusing with the help of, again, positive peer support networks, community support, adult support, and helping them understand why they need to make good choices, and then affirming them when they do make these positive choices, and setting them up as leaders and role models in the schools, then those kids who get off track, you know, that group of peers they're running around with are going to eventually be engaging in many different risk behaviors, including the drugs and alcohol and tobacco.
Okay. Now, if any of our audience would like more information about your program or how to get involved with your program, who would they get in contact with?
They could contact me through our website is www.peersproject.org, or they can contact me at 626-9022.
Okay. And you'll be able to answer more questions related to how churches can participate in this and other organizations. Okay.
Right.
All right. we wish you the very best.
Thank you.
Thank you for being on our show.
I appreciate it.
Jeannie, back to you.
Thanks for joining us this week on Religion in the News. If you'd like to look up contact information on our guests or the calendar, just go to wishtv.com, click on the word community on the upper right corner of your screen, then click on Religion in the News under Special Features. Your events can be a part of the program. Send your events to us at Wish TV Channel 8 to the at least 2 weeks in advance of the event, or you can fax them to the attention of Religion in the News to the fax number on the screen. Our email address is still religion@wishtv.com. Here's our calendar. Have a great week.